Hey guys, this is Jonathan over at American Off-Road Customs. I want to take a few minutes and just go over this Jeep that we got. We just kind of finished up the last phase. This is one we've kind of worked on in phases. So we did suspension, steering, wheels, tires, tire carrier, bumpers, and some side steps on this one. And this thing is now all finished. So we take a minute and kind of go over all the things that we did on it. So to start off with the suspension and steering, we put a Metalcloak 3.5 Gamechanger on here with the Fox 2.0 shocks along with their matching steering kit. So this is all control arms, springs, shocks, track bars, sway bar links. Because we did the steering, that includes the tie rod and the drag link, and it's got all Fox all the way around. So it drives really nice with all that stuff on there. And that basically makes room for these 37-inch open country all-terrain tires on here and some really nice Fuel Beadlock wheels. So these are true beadlocks, so you can air these things all the way down and not worry about the bead separating on there and get a lot of good performance out of it that way for when you do go off-road. This is basically a reinforcement bracket to handle the big tire. Also comes with the adjustments and stuff to be able to set this thing up high enough and still against the body so it's not bouncing around or, you know, adding stress to the thin sheet metal that's on this thing. So you can handle this big heavy tire without worrying about damage to the tailgate, stuff like that. We also still incorporate the factory backup camera on here so you don't lose that. And then we relocated the license plate so you still have your license plate light, third brake light, so you're all compliant, don't have to worry about any issues with that stuff there. Then below, we have a rear bumper, which we replaced the factory one, so it's a little more clearance than the factory one. It's steel instead of the plastic one that you have in there. And then we added some backup lights in here, so when you're backing up at night, those kick on automatically when you put it in reverse and light up the area behind you really well so you can see behind you real easy. Now this Jeep doesn't have backup sensors, so these are just little fill plugs in here, but if you did, you don't lose that feature either. This will accommodate the backup sensor, so you still get all the normal features that the Jeep is supposed to have. And then to match this, we also did Rockslide Engineering steps. So when you open the door, you got a nice kick down to be able to easily get in and out, and then it tucks up out of the way when you're off-road. And these will take a lot more abuse off-road compared to the other ones that just kind of sit underneath the body. This can actually take some hits on some rocks and be able to take that damage without ruining the step feature on there. So those are really nice, makes it easier to get in and out. And then lastly up front, we have a matching front bumper that goes to the matches the same with the rear. It's a Motobilt. This is their Crusher series. Allows for the winch to be put in here, recessed down in there so you don't block the airflow of the radiator. So we know these Jeeps have heating issues when it gets hot in the summer, so this will help allow that airflow to stay going across the radiator, keep it cool. And because of this recessed feature, you lose the space for the fog lights. So these are street legal fog lights to replace the factory ones. I go in there. So overall, all said and done, this thing's really well outfitted to be able to go off-road and take on the terrain that's put in front of them and still maintain all the same features and functions of the stock platform. So really good setup overall, and looks really nice, drives really well. We can do one for you if you like.